The vegetarian I set up by listing specific ingredients that are common in many vegetarian recipes, and I made it so it would just be easier for you to pick a recipe if you're at home or just to pick a dish at a restaurant. So for example, if I landed on eggplant and I'm in an Italian restaurant, then it's like, oh, okay, then I'll just get an eggplant parmesan. And with each one of these, I did incorporate links for you in case you do spin from home. So for instance, I landed on spinach. I'm gonna go ahead and press online recipes, and I'm taken to a link with a whole bunch of recipes for you. I did try my best to find just one link with several recipes under one link to reduce your search time. So as I said, for seafood, I built it the same way, where I'm listing common fish that you'll see at restaurants. So if I'm at a restaurant and I can't decide what I want to eat, I want to take a break from meat, I thought this wheel would be very useful. And I did the same thing that I did with the vegetarian wheel, and I incorporated links for recipes in case you do spin at home. This was definitely inspired by my own experience because I have been overwhelmed by some bakeries that I go into. There's just so many choices and everything looks so delicious and I can't eat it all at once. So it's the same way. It's gonna land on something. Okay, I guess I'm choosing a cake. And that's why for my secondary buttons, I did put pick my flavor, because some bakeries will have more cakes than others with lots of flavors and fillings. So I did put this conveniently here for you. So it's like, all right, now I know I'm gonna get a cake. What flavor cake should I get? And that's the point of this. Like, landed on buttercream. I guess I'll get a butter pecan cake or buttercream cake. I also incorporated the pick my tea wheel. I think in another update, I'll go ahead and maybe make that a links button, just like seafood and vegetarian. Go ahead and send me your opinion on that. I'm still not sure, but for now, I just have pick my tea and pick my flavor. Now, if you're a cheese lover like myself, you'll probably pick a cheese first, then pick the wine pairing that goes with the wheel. That's why with this wheel, I have spin wine wheel button with it. So you can spin, it'll make a choice for you. This could be very convenient even if you're at a grocery store and you're gonna host your own wine and cheese party, but you don't know what cheeses to pick. So this one landed on Gorgonzola and Roquefort. I put those two options together because they're both blue cheeses. And after that's done, it's like, all right, I can spin the wine wheel to randomly pick, but I also do have the recommended wine pairing in the paragraph. So I wrote both pair well with a rosé, Riesling, or port. Let's go over the drinks menu really quick. You can locate your drinks here in the bottom menu below, or if you're already at the restaurant and you're already here in this menu, I added a link for the same menu as well. Now, because I decided beer and wine would be premium, I did try to put in as many choices as possible. I think they both have 14 picks each. So if you're at a bar and you're a big beer drinker, you will have these categories to pick from. You can go ahead and spin, and yay. Now, more likely you'll already be at a bar or a brewery. So instead of having a yelp button, I did put in the untapped button for you to make it very convenient. I noticed a lot of beer drinkers have this app. The way I explain it to a lot of people who don't know what this app is, I say, it's like the Yelp for beers, because if you're drinking a new beer, you can check it in and put in a small review and even rate the beer. Now, this is definitely inspired by myself as well. Sometimes I'll go into many restaurants and wineries and just be completely undecided. I did try to select the most popular wines that are very common no matter what restaurant you're in. So you go ahead and spin it if you're completely undecided, you don't know what to drink, and this landed on Merlot. For each one, I did try to accommodate by telling you what each wine pairs with. Now, another thing that I think every wine fanatic should have is the Vivino app. I incorporated that option here as well, Open Vivino. So pretty much if you're at a supermarket or at a restaurant, you can go ahead and scan the wine bottle by taking a photo of it. It'll actually give you a lot of information regarding the wine you just photographed. And if you don't have wine in front of you, you can also do a quick search. Oh, I'm sorry. You can also do a quick search up here. Thank you for watching all the new updates for Wheel of Eats. I hope to launch the Android version in a couple of months, so stay tuned.